So I think the biggest challenge that I as a careers leader face when looking at parental engagement is the level of understanding that our parents have. You know, many of our parents will be high level professionals. However, many of our parents won't be. It's about judging where do we pitch the stuff that we put out, the engagement that we do, where do we pitch that for individual parents so that they're not already turned off by it being too high level or too boring.
So when starting out on the journey for parental engagement, it takes a long time. It is about knowing your parents and knowing your school, and ultimately about having a vision for where you want your journey to go. There is an awful lot of information and it changes regularly. So it is very important for senior leaders to be on top of that. Because ultimately, otherwise, your careers leaders and your careers advisors end up doing an awful lot of admin work, which then means they're not engaging with students as they should do.
I think any school needs to be really outward facing. For us, it's about being at the centre of the community that we serve. And we are committed to working alongside our parents, carers, local community groups, and sort of wider community, as well as with the Learning Communities Trust, which is our umbrella school, to really ensure that we are serving our community and very much see it in that way.
Giving the students a variety of opportunities throughout their education so that they can actually start to evaluate the decisions that they're actually going to be making. So the more information that the more research and information they get, the better place they're going to be when they make those decisions.
Run tons of events so that parents can attend when they can, because obviously they won't be able to attend every event, and it gives them the opportunity to pick what they want to know about, because obviously they know what they don't know. And also get the teachers more involved, because if they can talk to the parents in relation to their school subjects, then it then increases their knowledge, understanding, and makes the parents realise as well how important careers is in general.
A lot of the events and workshops and stuff that we have in place, we kind of tailor it around the school calendar, the school timetable. So if we wanted a talk or someone to come in and deliver a talk, we do it around their enrichment time or when students don't have lessons, for instance. Or if we did want a big provider to come in, we'd check the school calendar and do it on a day where we've already got a big event and kind of piggyback on that. So that kind of reduces workload of other teachers because they'd be there anyway, supervising, and also it makes it easier to organise.
I think one of the major ways that SLT can help in schools is, number one, providing the contextual knowledge about what careers are in the local area. Many careers leads don't come from their local area, so they don't know the demands. They also need to ensure that there is sufficient time to engage parents. You cannot do all of careers education in one evening in January and then expect that to last all year. Instead, you need to do it small and you need to do it drip by drip and ensure that parents can access it across the entire year.
Like most schools, we want our students to have a range of experiences and be as aspirational as possible. And if you don't have a strategy and events are random and ad hoc, it's very difficult for the students to have any sort of journey or anything that's meaningful.
Make it organisationally important, make it a strategic priority, ensure that you've got somebody within your team who has the time and the expertise to really develop the careers provision and that they are fully supported by their SLT team. It is a time-consuming effort. It does take a lot of energy, and you need somebody who is able to drive that forward with absolute passion and commitment.
A good careers education programme that's embedded will actually give the students lots of different opportunities, give them different ideas, so that when they actually get to a stage where they're actually making decisions that will actually have an impact on them for the rest of their life.
I think a whole school approach, a positive whole school approach, is reflective when we have our Year 12 presentation evening. And the students have gone through the 5 years at Charlton. They've got onto their post-16 choices after having all of the conversations, the careers meetings, the pathways evenings, and then they come back on their Year 12 presentation evening with their parents, and they're having those excited conversations with you about the new course that they're on or the apprenticeship that they've started, and their parents are there as well, pleased that with whatever results they've got, their course that they're on now. And I think that is the almost the icing on the cake to say, look, we've pulled it together, we've supported you, you've made the right choices, or you've made the choice that suited you, and they're now living the life that they want to live.